My wife stood by the kitchen counter, arms crossed, her voice firm but calm. "Don't lecture my kids," she said, not raising her voice, but making sure every word landed. "Get your own." I looked at her, then at the two little boys sitting at the dinner table. They were her sons from a previous marriage, 6 and 9 years old. I'd been in their lives for almost a year now, slowly, carefully building trust. Bedtime stories, football in the yard, school runs, nothing too much, just enough to say, "I'm here." That night, one of them had lied about finishing his homework. I had sat him down, not to scold, just to explain why honesty matters. That's when she stepped in. I could have argued, could have told her I was trying to help, that I cared, but I didn't. I just smiled and said, "All right." What she didn't know was how hard that moment hit me. I had no kids of my own. These boys were the closest I had come to something like fatherhood. And in one sentence, she reminded me they weren't really mine. Over the next few days, I kept my distance. Still made breakfast, still helped pack school bags, but I stayed silent when they fought or lied or needed a nudge in the right direction. I watched her struggle alone with the little things I used to help with. I wasn't being petty, I just needed to respect her boundary. But the house felt colder. The kids started asking, "Why aren't you reading us stories anymore?" Or, "Aren't you coming to the game this weekend?" I'd smile, ruffle their hair, and say I was busy. One night, as I was locking up, her oldest came to me, holding the book we used to read together. "Mom said you're not my dad, but can you still read this to me? Please?" I sat down. He curled up next to me and I read. She watched from the hallway, said nothing, just stood there. Later that night, she came to our room, quiet, almost unsure. "I didn't mean to push you away," she whispered. I was scared. Scared of giving someone else that place again. "You've done more for them in a year than he ever did." I didn't say anything. I just reached for her hand. Some things don't need lectures, just presence, just love. And maybe that's what being a father really is.